blind boy had wandered into a minefield. Completely unaware of the danger, the youth shouted for him not to move. But the child couldn't understand. In this desperate moment, Jack stepped forward heroically. Knowing the boy loved the sound of bicycle bells, Jack pushed his bike, inching his way deeper into the minefield. He carefully stepped onto a fallen tree trunk, and when the boy heard him approach, he came toward him. Jack quickly tossed out a bracelet he'd meant to give the girl, hoping to calm the little boy. But unfortunately, it landed right on a mine. As the blind child reached to pick it up, Jack lunged forward with a shout. When they carried Jack back, this usually strong youth was crying uncontrollably. His left foot had been blown off. All the children gathered around him, but Jack told everyone to leave. Only his two most loyal followers stayed behind. Mike told Jack that the armless boy had once again predicted the war would soon end. Hearing this, Jack stopped crying and told Mike to quickly broadcast the news to the villagers. Then he closed the skylight, enduring his pain alone. Meanwhile, the girl returned home to find her child had come back again, her eyes filled with despair. No matter how many times she abandoned him, he always returned, like an inescapable nightmare. This time, she firmly picked up the child and left, heading to the unclean water, where she tied the child to a stone. The armless boy awoke with a start, having seen this scene in his dream. Crying, he rushed toward the lake, where a youth was already waiting. It was Jack, his wound still fresh, clutching his left leg and sobbing as if drenched. The brother jumped into the water and found the little boy at the bottom of the lake. When he surfaced, his face was twisted with unbearable pain. He walked past many American soldiers, showing no reaction whatsoever. He continued to a cliff, where he finally found his sister's shoes, against the harsh mountain peak. A red dress, a girl named Egrin with a bitter fate, had stood here not long ago. She chose flight into the abyss, ending her life, finally free from the fears that haunted her dreams. This is the Iraqi border, home to a group of lovable children, who run back and forth amid landmines and gunfire. When they volunteer to dig up landmines, they show shy smiles. When friends are injured, they rush collectively to help. Lively Mike props himself on a crutch, moving swiftly despite his missing leg, and even in daily pain. He uses his severed limb as a plaything. Innocent little crybaby Charlacon, may he always speak at the top of his lungs. May his tears only fall for small matters. The profound armless boy Hangov disarms minds with his mouth, and embraces infants with immense compassion. Though cold to others, he quietly saves innocent lives. Even this slow-witted little boy, treated by his mother as an abomination, once threw his two small turtles into a puddle of water. Even when war and pain are everywhere, laughter and freedom remain every child's innate desire.